Well, hello everybody. Dave from Let's Get Lost, Wisconsin. Today I'm going to do an overview on my 1999 Suburban build. I set it up for winter camping when I go by myself, or fair weather camping when the wife and the dogs want to go. So I can either put all my gear up on the roof on the cargo rack when I have the wife and the dogs, and inside in the winter time when it's just me, which is convenient because then I got everything inside. It's definitely doable. I'm going to go over things that I've done to it. I'm going to go over my solar system, my heat system. Let's start with just a walk around on the truck. It is a really nice, clean 3/4 ton. It has the 454 big block in it, so it weighs a lot, but it definitely doesn't have a problem going anywhere that I want to go with it. I tried it out last year being 2023. January, I was camping in the Nicolay National Forest. Got a winch bumper on it, which I ended up using that first trip. Somebody got top-sided on a log that was buried under the snow, and there he sat. Show you the heating system now. I'm running a diesel heater. I gutted this rear corner where the factory air and factory heat would have been, because I needed to keep it pretty much stock. This is the fresh air intake. Pull this cover off right here. Down inside there, let me get a little light in there, is the diesel heater. And I was fortunate enough that I was able to pipe it right into the stock roof vents up here. So all my heat comes out of them vents up there. Let's see if I get a better look at those. So all my heat comes out of these vents right here. There's two there, and then there's two up farther. Hopefully you can see those. And then I put two fans in each corner up there to circulate the heat off the ceiling. Otherwise it gets really hot at the ceiling level, but cold at the floor. So to run my exhaust for that system, I came through the floor and I hooked the exhaust pipe up right here, attach it to the exhaust pipe of the truck. The fuel line, I got a quick connect in there, and the fuel tank actually sits up here on the roof. So everything's tucked away nice and neat. When I'm not using this, this all tucks away nice and neatly underneath the truck, and you never see it. Quick connect comes off. Try to do that with one hand. Quick connect comes off. That gets tucked up underneath the truck. You can't see it. So nobody even knows it's in there unless I'm using it. As far as my power goes, I have the biggest RV battery that I could get. And I made a cage underneath the truck. See if I can get a good picture of that, being that I've got it on this tripod here, but I'll do my best. Under here is the cage. That is made out of 1/4-inch tube, and the battery sits up on top. Then it comes through the floor on the driver's side to a 2,000 watt power inverter, which I can charge off solar panels, which are right here. I got 20-foot cable on here, so if I got to get them away from the truck because it's hot out and I don't want to park in the sun, I can park in the shade and put the solar panels in the sun. Then underneath the seat, all tucked away, is a lot of my gear. I got the hose for the water tank on top, a first aid kit, some fire starters in here, an air purifier, which is nice to have, a lantern, a coffee pot, a circulating fan with the time on it, so I always know what time it is. On the other side over here, I have another lantern over there. Get some light on there. Another lantern over there, and a backup battery supply just in case we run out. And air compressor, all tucked away underneath the seats. You don't even know it's there when it's in normal everyday use. So I tried to keep it all stock. So I will set it up like I was going to use it for myself. Get that all closed up. Don't even know that I opened it up. This again is the fresh air intake. That's how the diesel heater knows what temperature it is. Because as the air flows through the Suburban, it picks it up through this vent to let it know that it's up to temp. Over here in the corner is my controller for that. I do down here have a carbon monoxide detector that I use when I'm using the truck, a fire extinguisher. This is a little crafty idea I came up with behind here. Let me get this set up here behind my spare tire. Is everything I got for bathroom. There's a collapsible toilet in there with the canopy and bags that go in the toilet, so I can keep it nice and sanitary and clean. And that just rides right there all the time. Once that's zipped up, you never know it's there. So I will get to some more stuff here. Got these nice bright lights here for at night in the summertime. I'm gonna light it up back here. Nice thing about these Suburbans are that this little latch right here, you can open up and open these doors wide open. So if I wanted to put a tent over the top of this, or canopy or whatever, I still have full access to the back of the truck. So that opens that up right nice. And then you automatically latch. And you pull the doors halfway. So I'll wrap this part of the video up and move on to the next part, which I'll be going over all this stuff here. Alright guys, so I have these sun blockers for every window. Black on that side and silver on this side. Silver when it's hot and sunny out to reflect the sun away. Then I could take this one here and put it in the opposite window, and then it'll be black on the outside and silver on the inside to hopefully pull the heat into the truck in the winter time. So I have one of those for every window. For my privacy, I have this curtain going all the way across the back of the seats. These are those fans I was talking about. They're rechargeable. They last forever. Now, one on this side, one on that side, and then I also always put one over there on that ledge that tells the time, and it helps circulate the air even more. You can see how big this thing is on the inside with nothing in here. It's huge. So let me set that up a little bit and I will show you what that looks like. So you guys, I set this up as if the wife and I were going to be using this with the 3 dogs. Got this nice comfy bed here. It's actually some high dollar dog beds. They're hyperallergenic, non-skid on the bottom side here, so they stay in place. All the way up to the front up there. This is the gear that I use for that. This is just a waterproof blanket that we'll put over the top of those cushions to keep them dry when the dogs are in there. I got a hammock for when I'm out by myself, or whoever wants to use it. A container to keep personal hygiene stuff in for the bathroom that was, remember, behind here. This is a double down sleeping bag, and these are the pillows to go with it. So we got our pillows, our blankets, all in this nifty little tote that packs away quite a bit of stuff here. Tuck it all in, close it up. In a waterproof container. So like I said, if it was with the wife, this all collapses down here. Let's see if I can get it to collapse here. This collapses down, and that would just ride up on the roof in the cargo rack up there, right along with the other totes. This will go over with it in a little bit, along with that one. So I will set it up in the mode where it's just by myself here as I go over the rest of the stuff. So in single life mode, this is how I have this set up. Like I said, all this gear right here with the wife and the dogs will be up on the cargo rack. Got rid of one of the dog beds, turned them sideways, and that gives me plenty of room to sleep by myself. Got my refrigerator right here. It runs off the inverter. If this battery, I got the battery to go in there. If that battery ever goes dead, I can recharge it or just run it off the truck itself. I have plenty of storage on the side of me here for my heated chairs, clothing, recovery gear, whatever I need to have with me in the backpack here. So I will go over my kitchen setup here in a minute, show you what I'll take with that, and how that all packs away nice and neatly. I already went through the bedding, which is in a big one here. So all my kitchen supplies, and this is my charging cords, towels, whatnot's in here. So I will break this down again and show you what's all in my kitchen setup. So alright guys, this is going to be my kitchen setup here. Try to get as brief but as good as I can. Got a collapsible table, folds down, all legs come into each other, so it's only about 4 inches wide. So I have a cutting board in my kit. Rags and towels for cleaning it up when I'm done using it. Container for coffee. Two multi-purpose cups. If you want to indulge in your coffee in the morning or cocktails at night, whatever you'd like to do, or what I'd like to do. I have a container here, has a lid on it that keeps all my utensils in there. I like the one-piece coated ones. They're easy to clean, don't have to worry about bacteria getting in anywhere because it's all one solid piece. So I like to use those, and I got multiple ones in there. Even though they're in a sealed case, I like to keep them locked up in here. Then got all my silverware in here. There again, all one solid piece, no bacteria growth going on there. I happen to come across these nifty steak knives. So I got steak knife and a butter knife all in one. Saves the room. I have enough in here for a setting of 4 people, or whatever you need them for to dish them out of something. I got my fish cleaning knife. That's all packed in there. Couple bowls. These are really nice insulated stainless one-piece plates. There's actually an air chamber in between to help keep whatever you got on it hot, which is nice. There again, stainless steel, easy to clean, no bacteria. Salt, pepper, spices, whatever you like. Hand soap and just soap. This power wash stuff right here works really well because you can spray it down before you even put it in the water. You can see the stuff already starting to melt off of it. So basically, you just give it a quick little rub and get it in the rinse pan. This here, I'll break this down. This is the jet boil system. I did a lot of research on that. I wanted something that was going to be usable and durable. So right away when I open it up, in the cover here, is my gas line to attach it, and then a connector to attach the gas line to the stove. This did not come with the kit. This is for making toast. All these little legs pop out of here and they stand up on top of each other and works really, really good. This is like my favorite thing in this kit. Then you have the lid for the pot, a frying pan, the jet boil stove itself, which is really nice. All comes down like this and just opens up, and you got 2 burners. The nice thing about this stove is that adjust the heat is very sensitive and very accurate, so you can tone it down to almost off or wide open. It's not one or the other. You can go anywhere in between. You can hook up the fuel to power the unit there. Then if you had the jet boil accessory for this outlet side here, you could get that also. So that's my kitchen setup. So in the last tub, guys, like I said, I just got my winter hat, all my charging cords, towels, little compartments here for, I got aspirin in there, antacids, just stuff that you normally wouldn't have a place for. I got a place for them right there. So you may ask what I do to clean my dishes and stuff. I have one of these collapsible sinks here and a drying rack. So okay guys, just to the end of the day and you want to relax, it's cold out. Got this handy dandy adjustable chair here. I can tilt it back, relax, and go all the way forward. Place on the side here for my cell phone, beverage container, heated. There's a USB port off the side over here. I'll give you a better view of that. Right in the little pockets of USB, plugs into there. Can control temperature off of this button here, which is really nice to have in the winter time. Summertime, not necessary. But very nice chair, collapses down, pretty small, very comfortable. Next but not least, I will be going over the most important part of overlanding, recovery gear. You never want to get in a situation to where you cannot at least try to recover yourself. That's why I put the winch on the front, and I'll go over what kind of recovery gear / survival gear I have and break that all down. So okay guys, for survival gear, got a kit that was fairly cheap on Amazon. A multi-function tool here, like a Leatherman. An axe with all these extensions. There's 3 of these extensions, so this can get pretty long. You're not using the axe, it's got the shovel head right here. Pretty well built shovel. Packs up nice and easy. Definitely get you out of a jam if you get in. It's all packed in this case that I bought here. Saw. Cutting firewood, whatnot. Limbs out of your way, going down the trail. Fire starter, compass on the end of the handle for the shovel. Nice little prune cutters, or cut kindling or whatever you need to cut. A flashlight that takes batteries. This I plan on never using. I will bring my rechargeable ones that I can recharge. But I got it with the kit, so I'll keep it. Leatherman, all winds up in there. There, that was easy. In the top here, it's got a knife with a seatbelt cutter. Pretty nice knife, all came in that kit. There's several different ones on Amazon. Came with some bits, Phillips heads, some Torx, straight heads. Recovery gear. This is a must-have. This is to accept a soft shackle. Soft shackles are definitely the way to go in recovery. The reason it's so nice is because there's no jagged edges on it to cut this. So this goes in the receiver of either your truck or the one you're recovering. The ideal thing would be nice to have 2 of these. So if you're recovering hitch to hitch, you can do that with peace of mind that you're not going to wreck your equipment. I always want to pull against the knot when using these quick shackles. If you're using winch line, cable, especially cable winch line, nice to have a cable winch. This you put over the top of the cable, and you throw some rocks in there or whatnot, so if the cable broke, it doesn't come back and kill you with the metal that's attached to it. Have a tree saver, goes around the trunk of the tree to protect the tree. Another soft shackle. These are protectors for your cable. I have the synthetic cable, so these are very important to have. So if you're winching on something that the cable's going to be running up against, you wrap this around it to protect the cable. I also use this style in recovery. There's no jagged edges on this D-ring here. It's just a longer protective sleeves. Kinetic energy rope. This one I got from Matt's Off-Road. Got a YouTube channel, check them out. Snatch block, I don't particularly care for this one because it can be dangerous. Another bow shackle, there again, dangerous. If you're going to get in a situation where you need to do a double line. For instance, you could take this, put your saw shackle through here, wrap it around your tree trunk saber. Run your cable through here, and now you can double your power by running it back to your truck, or if you're at an awkward angle and you need to set up a different way to pull yourself out, pull somebody else out, this is the safest way. So that wraps it up for my recovery gear, other than these track mats in here. These just go under the wheels. So if you're stuck in the snow, these could get you out. And that about wraps it up as far as my setup for overlanding in my 1999 Suburban. I hope to be able to get out and start doing some videos. I actually named the truck Wild Desire because it fits me. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Pay attention and watch for more videos. It's been a pleasure.